Hello everybody, my name's Stupid Ninja, and today I have the pull-requested Galvatron. Here is Galvatron in his truck mode, and I think it looks really nice. Definitely looks a lot like the truck in the movie, and so that's nice. And yeah, I think this guy came out really solid, definitely very solid. Very nice proportions, and yeah, not all the pieces are hidden, but I don't really care about that. And I think this guy he's pretty good. I just like him. If you were expecting the G1 Galvatron, then, well, this is not G1 Galvatron, and you maybe should have specified, but that doesn't matter right now because this is what we have, and this is what I'm going to be making the video about. So, yeah, let's get into comparisons, then I'll get into how to transform him, and I'll show you how to build him. So, here he is compared to Optimus, so they look very similar. Optimus, I think, has some more headlight details than this guy. Definitely has smokestacks. But there is that. I think they're both about the same length, and they both have the same dimensions overall, so that's kind of cool. There he is with him. So now, moving on. Here he is compared to finished version of Barricade V2. So this is version 2 of Barricade, the completely finished version. And then, if you think the windshield looks weird, don't worry, there's a variant of that you can do that I'm going to show in the video of this guy. But, yep, there's that. I think the sizes are okay. And, yeah. Now, moving on to G1 Megatron. So, Megatron is tiny compared to Megatron. But, the funny thing is, they're about the same size in robot mode. And so, yeah, but there he is. And since I don't have a mini movie prime to compare this guy to, here he is compared to movie Optimus Prime version, I think 4 or 5. But there's that. So obviously, he is way bigger than tiny little Megatron here. So that is wildly out of scale. And kind of missing some colors here, but oh well, that's, yeah. Anyway, continuing on with the transformation. You start transforming him. You're going to want to pull the legs down while holding on right here. Whenever you move the legs, you have to hold on right here, else the legs will pop off. It's one little gripe I have, but I think it's fine. So just move the legs down, and then you're going to flip the feet down. Then turn the legs, hiding the wheels. Then you can stand them up and raise up the camera. Okay, now you're going to want to slowly wiggle the arms out. This is the hardest part probably, because they're actually pretty difficult to get out. But just kind of wiggle the arms out, hopefully not breaking them off or anything like that. And then after that, you're probably going to want to tighten everything down, just in case. Now you're going to take the head, flip that down. Take the arms, flip those around, and then as you do that, they're going to turn. Then you're going to fold those down, fold the forearms down, flip the arm, or flip the hand down, bend it, do the same on the other side. And once you're done with that, you can take this assembly, twist it around, flip his head around, turn this, and then push his head up into the socket. And there you have Transformers 5 movie Galvatron in his robot mode. So here is Galvatron in his robot mode, and I think it looks great. It looks a lot like how he looks in the movie. Very stocky. He has very little kibble. Most of the cars on his back, but that doesn't matter because he looks really good in my opinion. This is blue. It was purple initially, then I switched it out to blue because I thought it looked better. These were also purple, but then I switched them to blue as well. I think this guy's head could be a bit different, but I couldn't figure anything out for it because nothing really worked. But yeah, here he is. I think he looks really good. He uses these ball joints, which might be unfortunate to some of you, but to me I think they look really nice and they work really nice. He has lots of articulation. His elbows bend. Of course, they kind of pop off pretty easy, but oh well. They still bend. His arms move all the way around. Extend. You know, he can do everything. He's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I really like this guy. He's one of my favorites, right next to Ironhide. And yeah, now I'm gonna get into comparisons, and then I'll show you how to build this guy. So first, here he is compared to V2 Barricade. So I think you could probably change this Barricade to look more like the one in TF5. You could change this to TF5 Barricade easily by taking some stuff away, and then you'd have him flip his arms up or something, or flip them back, and then there would be hands hidden in there. But anyway, here is Barricade compared to Megatron. Next up, here is G1 Optimus Prime compared to Megatron. So they're about the same height, which is nice. Of course, Megatron's much more fluid than Prime. Prime's kind of stiff and static, so that's pretty nice. And then here is Megatron, well, Galvatron, compared to the previous version of Megatron. G1 Megatron. This is the last you'll ever see of this guy, probably, because I'm going to make a V2 of him. Much better one. And yeah, there's that. Much different. Same heights, though, which is kind of funny, because this guy's so bulky, and this guy's so small in his vehicle mode. But yeah, there's that. Here is Galvatron compared to another version of, well, Megatron. But this is going to be kind of difficult to do this. Okay, so here is Galvatron compared to Megatron. So there's your comparison. So I've teased you with Movie Prime, Big Movie Prime. Now there's your teaser for Big Movie Megs. So yeah. Anyway, I really like teasing stuff with these comparisons. It's pretty fun. But I think I'll be able to do reviews on these big guys soon. So that's nice. I haven't been able to do that since my stage is too small, but I think I might just have to roll with it and make a review on them. I might do that. But anyway, there he is compared to Big Megatron. If you need a scale, he's about 1.5 feet tall. Take this guy apart, and I'll show you how to build him. So here are sort of all the pieces you will need to build this guy. And if you can see these are just regular versions of these pieces. These are inverted versions, and there's a 2x3 there, two 1x3s, a 1x3 hinge piece with some studs on it, and then a little clip, then a ball socket piece, a ball socket and ball piece, and this kind of rare piece which has 3 balls on it. That sounds funny. I got this in the Mr. Freeze set, you know, a set that comes with this guy, just for reference. And then there's one of these little blue pins in there. And then there's the other leg, and then there's this, which is a 1x3 hinge with another clip, one of these little 1x2 side clips, another ball another ball socket piece, and then a little ball piece right there with the pin in there. See that? It fits. And then, whoops, then there's a 1x1 brick with a hole, 1x1 tile, 2 1x1 tiles stacked on top of each other with a stud there for the wheel. And one of these pieces, which you can also get in the Mr. Freeze set. I'm like totally advertising that set right now. But yep, there's that. And then there's one of these, which has one of the studs on one side, and then there's a headlight brick, and then another 1x3 hinge with a clip, and then a couple plates there, and then another one of these bricks with a stud on one side with some bricks on top of that. So let's start building. I'll start with this piece. This is 2 1x3s stacked on top of a 2x3 with a little stud there for the chest. You can use a 1x1 tile here, but I have this, and I think this works fine. You need this space open to clear for the chest piece though, so make sure you do that. Anyway, take your 1x3s, place them there, and you can just take your 1x2 kind of curved pieces, just put those on. something that looks like this. So yeah. Now we can work on, I guess, this part. This is just a few plates stacked on top of each other. That plugs in right there. Okay, so you're just going to take your little tiles there, put them on each side of one of these bricks with the studs on both sides. And you can set that down too. And then you'll take these. You'll take one of these bricks and then a headlight brick and just plug them into each other. And then that'll go here, and this will go here, like that. And you're almost done with the body. Now you need to make this, which is a claw piece, 1x3, you know, I already said that. And then there's this head assembly, which is just one of those with cheese slope and a stud on it, and then you just plug that right in there. Make sure you have this turned like that, and this flipped all the way around. And you can just plug that in there, and when you transform it, it will pop this brick up a bit, but that is to be expected. You just pop it up a bit, put it back in. So there's that. You're going to build one of the arms, and so that's pretty simple. It's just a 1x1 brick with a hole. That goes right there. Then you get this plate here. That goes right there. You can use a 1x3 going across. It looks a little nicer, but it's kind of parts forming. Anyway, take your ball and socket, then take one of these. Plug that in there. Take the 1x2 hinge. That goes right there. And then just slide that right where it should be, and it should fit. There we go. It does fit. Cool. And then just do the same thing with the other arm. There we go. Okay, there is the body. Now we can work on the legs. So setting that aside, you just want to take one of these pieces, a jumper plate on the bottom, and that just goes right there and folds in. But do that after you place one of these on, then it folds in like that. Then you take one of these pieces, place it on like that. Then you can take your ball joint thing and put it there, and then put the other leg on the other side, and boom. Now I just like to flatten it sometimes and kind of push everything into place like that, and there you have the legs. Then you just take that and plug it right into that stud, well, that slot, and there you have your Galvatron complete. And to build his gun, you just take one of these, then one of these pieces, that goes right in there. Then you take one of these, and that plugs in right there. And you're done with the gun, and I like to put it right here. It kind of fits, squeezes between the arms, so yeah. There you have Transformers 4 Lego Mini Galvatron. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it met your standards. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this video, then you don't have to do any of that. You can just leave, I guess. Or watch some of my other videos and enjoy those ones instead. If you want me to build anything else, make sure to tell me in the comments, or vote in the poll for some of the other things I want to make videos about. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.